Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Suzanne and Sarah YouTube channel. I'm Suzanne.
And I'm Sarah.
And today we're going to talk to you about 10 steps to buying your first investment property in Central Oregon. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Suzanne and Sarah YouTube channel. I'm Suzanne Moore.
And I'm Sarah Willis. We are Central Oregon's investment and real estate experts.
So, as I said, I'm Suzanne Moore. I am a realtor licensed in the state of Oregon and working with Realty One Group Discovery here in Bend, Oregon.
That's right. I'm Sarah Willis. I'm also a licensed agent in this beautiful state of Oregon and Bend, and Suzanne and I are teammates. We are at Realty One Group Discovery, and we just want you to know about this QR code here. Hold up your phone, snap a photo of it, snap a screenshot. It's a great way to stay in touch with us easily. It brings you straight to a page where you can give us your contact info and sign up for our weekly top picks email, where we scour the market and send you Ben's best deals straight to your inbox once a week.
All right, we're diving right in. So you have set yourself a goal of buying your first investment property. Where do you start? Step number one is to determine what investment type you want. So a few options may float through your brain. Do you want a triplex in Redmond, a duplex in Bend? Maybe you've thought about a vacation rental in Sunriver or a second home in Sisters, or maybe you're interested in house hacking in Madras. No matter what your goal is, you've got to pick one. Reason is, if you're looking for everything, you're going to miss the deal. So pick your one investment type, and that's your focus for your first investment.
Number two, you have to determine your goals. So I would say 9 times out of 10, we get phone calls just saying, Sarah and Suzanne, we just want a property that cash flows. Great. Okay, so do I. But in some cases, you may just need to settle on appreciation. Getting both, not always an option. You're really lucky if you get both. But determining your goal will help us focus in on the area where we're going to search for you and the type of property we're going to be searching for you.
Step number 3, very important, pick your realtor. So you've done steps 1 and 2, you know what kind of property you want, you know if you want cash flow or appreciation, and now you need to find a realtor who understands investing. And you're in the right place because we are those realtors. We know investing, we speak investing, we know how to analyze deals, we have incredible wealth of local knowledge for the Central Oregon area, and your realtor should be connecting you to a team of experts, and your team is so important. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a later step. And where do you find your realtor? That is a great question. Here you are, you're on our YouTube page, that's great. Other places where you can find us is we have a Bigger Pockets profile. That's a great place to look for investor-minded realtors. You can join a local real estate investing association, which is RIEA. We host the Central Oregon Investor Network, which is COIN, and we also have monthly investor-focused meetup groups where we talk about a range of investing topics from house hacking to deal analysis and tons more.
Yep. So pre-qualification, this is usually one of the number 1 steps we send people to, but in our case here, this is our step number 4. So we will give you, or any good realtor is going to give you recommendations for this very important member of our team, just depending on your financial situation and once again, your goals. That's going to help us determine who we're going to connect you with. But this is someone you're definitely going to want to be able to have very straightforward conversations with, be very open with, and someone that when you're on the phone with them that you're just going to feel comfortable talking to. So this is someone that you are probably going to want to shop around for a little bit. We recommend talking to at least 2, just for the sake of comparison, specifically on rates and terms. And then also just making sure your personalities match. I think that's another really important part of this.
Great point, Sarah. All right, you've got your realtor, you've got your lender, you're pre-qualified. We're at step number 5, and the hunt is on. It is time to start searching for your deals. And what's going to guide you in your search is your goals, the kind of property you want, whether it's a triplex in Redmond or a vacation home in Sunriver, and whether you are looking for cash flow or appreciation. That is how you're going to determine what a good deal looks like. And you're going to be looking at a lot of deals.
Yep. And that is number 6 on our number of things that we're looking at here. So analyzing deals. Once we start looking at properties, we're going to start plugging in all of those numbers into our spreadsheet for you. And sometimes this can be one of the more intimidating parts and why, it takes people a while to get going in the investment real estate field, but that's why we're here to help. This is the part that we're really good at and can help you break down and understand every aspect of. So we provide really comprehensive deal analysis spreadsheets, and in whatever case it is, you're just going to want to make sure that you have a realtor or an agent on your side who can help you break this down and understand every aspect of it. And of course, once again, your goals are really important when it comes to understanding whether a particular property is going to work for you or not. So take your time. You're going to want to do this lots and lots. So
yep. Become friends with your spreadsheets, know them inside and out, know your metrics. And then it's time to start making offers. And you might look at 100 properties and make 10 offers and get 1 property, but really it might be a 20-to-1 ratio. So just expect that looking at 20 properties, analyzing 20 deals, and making 1 offer. So one thing we really love to remind our clients about, it doesn't cost you anything to make an offer. Nothing. It's free. It just takes time and your commitment. Once you see a deal that meets your goals, it's time to make an offer. And really, investing is a numbers game. The more deals you analyze, the more offers you make, the higher chance you're going to get the property that really meets your deals that you're looking for. And finally, one thing we always remind our clients is that there's deals to be had in every market at every time of year, whether it's an up market or a down market, there are deals to be had, and you will find them if you know what your goals are.
Yeah. All right, due diligence. So this is the name of the game when you do have that offer finally accepted. There's a couple different pieces to this puzzle. So this is the time when we actually plug in the real life numbers for that particular property that we have under contract for you. This is when we can actually ask the seller of the property for the particular utility costs that they have. If the property you have under contract has formerly been a rental, we can pull their actual rental revenues and then actually look at comps for the area and decide whether there's increases in the future that can be had, whether there's leases in place. Then we can also look at tax history and actual HOA fees. If it's a place that we're factoring in renovation costs, looking at after renovation values. And then also this is a time to start talking to property management companies because depending on whether it's a long-term rental or a short-term rental, what your goals are for it, these fees vary greatly. And once again, this is another time and place where it's going to be pretty particular to you and your preferences and who you choose to help you with these particular management things. So moving on, inspections. So these are more physical than intellectual, which was like the last part. We always recommend a general inspection. That's, a whole home inspection just basically gives you a blueprint for your home itself. And whether, there's really big issues that weren't seen from, visiting the place, that will uncover those, or all of the just like the small material defects that you can just kind of take inventory of and kind of tuck those away in your back pocket for another time. Of course, depending on where your property is, will determine whether you've got a septic or a sewer, whether you're dealing with a well, or just public utilities. Depending where your home is, will always just sort of dictate what type of inspections you're going to have. Depending on how competitive, the particular property that you've offered on it, that will help us decide whether, there's a position to negotiate repairs or credits. And also just depending on whether it's a life safety issue or not, also plays into that. And, it's never fun to get through inspections and, decide that it's not the right property for you, but this is the time when you still have the opportunity to bail out of a deal and, in most cases, keep your earnest money. So inspections are a really big piece of the puzzle, and one of the bigger humps to get through in the investment property purchasing process.
Absolutely. Yes. All right. We are already at step number 9, which is building out your team. And you've already got your 2 most important teammates, your realtor and your lender. That piece is done. And now is the time to start adding on to your team if you haven't already. So you want to make sure you've got a great contractor, someone reliable and affordable who can give you renovation estimates for your property so you can factor those into your analysis. You also want to be talking to property managers, as Sarah said, so you can be comparing the rates that they charge for property management, the services they offer, and just prepare yourself for that potential expense or decide you want to manage it yourself. You also want to have an accountant on your side, someone who helps you with your taxes and can help you prepare for this business that you are starting, which is being an investor. And there are some great tax benefits to investing. So definitely important to talk to an accountant and, ideally an investor-focused accountant who can help you see what those opportunities are. And then finally, a financial advisor is a great partner who can help you really see how an investment property can fit into your overall financial portfolio. So these are a lot of people that you need to have on your team. You may not know where to find these people. Ask your realtor. When you're working with us, we give you a list of people to talk to, a number of people per category that you can talk to, vet, and decide who is a good fit for you. But building your team is incredibly important for becoming a real estate investor.
As they say, it takes a village. So, the day that we have all been waiting for, step number 10, closing the deal. So this is when you will actually go in physical body to your escrow office, who is going to help you record your deed and also is going to be the one to finally transfer the final funds to the seller and make it official. So yes, you can either go in person or alternatively, you can get a mobile notary, come straight to you. You don't even have to leave your house, but you're going to sign a fat stack of papers. And at the end of the process, funded and recorded message will come through and the property is yours and you are officially a real estate investor. That being said, through appreciation and through cash flow, it's time to set your next goal. Real estate is one of the easiest and best things to leverage. So it's definitely just one of those rinse and repeat processes. And there's a number of ways to basically get up and do it again. So if you are successful on the first one, and even if you're not super successful on the first one, you've still got an asset, something that is most likely not depreciating in value, and just keep going.
That's right. This is all about your first one, but you use these steps for the next and the next and the next. Mm-hmm. So bonus step, we said we had the 10 steps. Well, we have 11 steps for you here. Just wanted to quickly address what happens after you sign that big stack of papers. And it really depends on a lot of things, namely what kind of property you purchased, what kind of condition it's in, if you've decided to hire out property management, or if you've decided you want to manage it yourself. But this is really the time where you are, renovating, furnishing, decorating. If it's a vacation rental, you're getting it on the market. So you're writing your listings, or your property manager is, and you're just getting this thing on the market and hopefully creating some passive income for yourself. So again, this is another step that your realtor should be with you every step of the way, helping you, connecting you to the teammates who can really make this a successful endeavor for you.
Yep. All right. So just a little recap, back to step one. Hardest thing to do, guys, make the decision. You want to become a real estate investor. Great. It's on your mind. You've decided. You're here now. You're watching this. That's a good sign. Find your realtor. Next biggest step. And again, right place, right time. Here we are. If you're looking in Central Oregon, you definitely want to give us a call. Otherwise, we also have a network that reaches all over the country. So give us a call. We can help you find someone who can help in that respect. Step number 3, hardest part of it, just take action, go. That's part of the process. Start a conversation with us, and I guarantee you, we will be pushing and prodding you the whole way, making sure that you are taking the right steps.
And achieving your goals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So just bringing it back to who we are and what we do. We are the Central Oregon Investor Network. We are both realtors in Central Oregon. If you're looking somewhere else, we absolutely can connect you with other investment-minded realtors in different markets. And if you would like to receive our weekly top picks, Ben's best deals delivered straight to your inbox, snap that QR code. It'll take you right to our website and our contact form, and you can fill that out and start getting all of Ben's best deals.
Thanks so much for watching our 10 steps to investing and how to buy your first investment property in Central Oregon. This is the Suzanne and Sarah YouTube channel, and make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay in touch, and we'll see you on the next video.
Thanks, everyone.